I'm Dr. Road. If this is your first time making a large battery pack, please watch the video on the bulletin board or the comment section first. The battery uses a 5000 mAh 21700 size battery. We will make a 22 series, 11 parallel battery pack with a nominal voltage of 79.2 volts and a fully charged voltage of 92.4 volts. This is a 4356 watt-hour large capacity battery. The battery is arranged using battery cell holders that allow for easy separation and immediate replacement without having to detach the holder. These batteries may look like used batteries, but they have been disassembled due to assembly mistakes. We never use used batteries. Do you see the puffy surface? If you leave it alone for 2 to 3 weeks after disassembly, you may find defective batteries like this one with corrosion caused by small holes. This can also occur when the spot welding time is too long. The spot welding time should not exceed 15 milliseconds. Cut off the sharp guide on the top. We check the battery voltage. Batteries with voltages higher or lower than the average are not used. We temporarily fix the batteries with Kapton tape. Now, we tightly secure them with filament tape so that they do not move. We use woodworking clamps to secure the batteries due to their size. This is a 5000 watt spot welding machine. It can perform stable spot welding up to pure nickel 0.15 trillion. Currently, the battery arrangement is 6 series and 11 parallel. The battery was arranged with the nickel sheet tab facing outward for battery balance cable connection. First, we connect only one side of side A to protect the nickel sheet from a short circuit or sweat. We cover the other parts with Kapton tape and paper. The pure nickel sheet with a thickness of 0.15 trillion and a width of 10 millimeters has a maximum continuous allowable current of 15 ampere or less. To prevent bottlenecking, spot welding is used to join two nickel sheets at locations where it may occur. If the serial connection nickel sheet bridge is insufficient, the allowable current is insufficient, so weld the nickel sheets together according to the number of battery connections. Protect the nickel sheet with Kapton tape. Now we start spot welding side B. As there is a high risk of short circuit at side B, we must cover the areas where we are not spot welding with masking tape or Kapton tape. This is the battery pack positive discharge position. High-powered batteries tend to generate heat, so we attach insulation to protect the batteries. We weld all of them to prevent battery bottleneck. Side B spot welding is complete. We have made another battery pack with the same arrangement. This is a crucial point. Arrange the batteries like a book with the same pattern. Completely adhere the batteries. Cut a 0.5 trillion slightly thicker insulation paper. Attach a thin double-sided tape for insulation attachment. We will now connect the two battery packs using spot welding. Before folding the battery, press the nickel sheet to make it easier to fold. Now fold the battery. Use filament tape to securely fix the battery pack so it doesn't shake. A huge battery pack of 22 series and 11 parallel has been produced. A momentary discharge of over 200 amps of current is used, and 10 or 8 silicone cable is used. Apply flux to make it easy for the solder to penetrate. The XT90S connector is spark-proof, so there is no connection stress due to high voltage. To connect the XT60 charging connector, strip the wire in the middle and connect. The charging connector has been connected. Now the battery pack is negative. Use tweezers or a Dremel to scratch the nickel sheets so that the solder adheres easily. Slightly solder the end of the wire to prevent it from scattering, then attach it to the battery electrode tab. The key is to press the wire flat when soldering. Use tweezers because the wire is hot. Use solder and tweezers to attach the thicker parts together. Now attach the tape to finish. The positive electrode tap is also processed in the same way. When arranging the batteries, the nickel sheet taps for balance cable connection are all positioned on the outside. Number tags are attached to the nickel sheet to avoid confusion in order. We use JST XH2 54 to make the balance connector cable. Connect up to the 20-second battery cell and finish. Connect the negative battery electrode cable to the BMS according to the diagram. For monitoring the battery cell block voltage in series, we decided to install the BMS outside the battery pack. Active balance can record battery conditions, making it possible to monitor voltage changes for several days. Check to see if any blocks have unnecessarily low voltage. The overall voltage of 22 series cells is normal without any changes. Cut the EVA sheet to fill the empty space. Now place the battery pack in the frame. Attach a footrest since my son rides in the front. It's been a while since we awakened this monster. In the past, we used a super battery that discharged 30 amps with one cell for high-power experiments. However, the downside was that the cell balance lifespan was not good. We installed the new motor seat we ordered. The battery was charged with a high-power 3000-watt power supply. It is safe to use a 1500-watt charger in the United States at 110 volts. This e-bike motorcycle can accelerate up to 90 kilometers per hour at level 800 cc. The output that can be used regularly is 8,000 watts. The peak output increases up to 16,000 watts as the output goes up to 180 amperes instantly. Although it is an 8-year-old hub motor with 3,000 watts. This is the greatness of the battery. Hub motors are quiet, pleasant, have few malfunctions, and almost no maintenance problems. Recently, a 5,000-watt motor is being used as a follow-up model. Meet the battery production guidebook on Amazon. It was Dr. Road of Mobiran. Thank you for watching.